Food is so difficult. If you master food in your lifetime, I don't even think God asks. I think that's why God made our bodies so crazy. It wasn't so we could do drugs and survive. It was because food is fucking difficult. It just is. No one really teaches you anything about food besides pouring cereal to a bowl because I I uh, I just think I ate bread that had not been cooked the whole entire way. So I've been like miserable all day. It's like I don't know if I've gone a week. It's like, yeah, I could eat out 3 times a day or whatever it is, but the lid, so not only that, but then the lid wasn't even on this right. I forgot. And then all the ice melted and there's fucking ice water on this and I don't know if the lunchbox was clean. And there's one douchebag named Andre. Hold on a second. Like these people have depression because they can't survive in the real world. Like they couldn't survive this life. Eventually they made a choice not to be able to do that and then I'm this life. So it's like no matter how many years of satanic training you've gotten, like you're not going to be okay with me around. Like if you have to be around me, which is your job to destroy me, you're not going to be okay because one, you're not going to be able to destroy me. So then this Andre guy kept saying, call me, call me, call me. When I call you, answer. And this phone number answers me. This phone number calls me and I answer it and it's Andre. Oh, I just really want to help you out. Da, 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 da. Meanwhile, like penetrating my brain. Like I'm thinking and saying things I've never, it's his thoughts about something that are coming into my mind. Like almost like say, I know exactly what this is, da 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 da. He's throwing these sideways fucking comments. And motherfucker, and you just prayed to whoever you prayed to get me to answer your call so you could fucking do this shit to me, motherfucker, Andre. Like that's fucking lame fucking shit. It's fucking lame. It's just so lame. And the one thing that irritates me so bad is because there's like this thing where no real person can ever talk to me. It just has to be Andre. That's fucking weird. That's like sending him mixed signals. Like I'm straight. Like I've already told everybody I could serve life in prison, like in a straitjacket. Like I could stare at a wall. Like it's not really harming me that for the next 50 years I can't talk to anybody that is actually genuine and like hood and a real motherfucker. Like that's okay with me. I can accept that because I can deal with this life. They cannot. They can't deal with anything. They couldn't deal with life when they were living and now they still can't fucking deal with it. They're trying to make life to where it was never supposed to be like life. This life is so fucked up now because of them because they can't handle anything because they don't have fucking life skills. But what I'm trying to say is it's sending them fucking mixed fucking signals. It's making them going batshit crazy. I don't care if you're the only person that I can talk to. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna suck your fucking dick, which you obviously thought I was doing because you prayed and I did answer your phone. Then you're telling me the thoughts that you're having like they're my fucking thoughts. And I don't even know who the fuck you are. I've never gone on a date with you. I'd probably fuck. You know how many motherfuckers I went on a date with and I fucking laughed in their fucking face? Do you know how fucking upfront I am? Motherfuckers can't handle that shit. I've known motherfuckers can't handle that shit since I was a fucking teenage. Motherfuckers can't handle me. I am a different type of motherfucker. I just fucking am. So he obviously he's fucking fucked up. Let's just put it that Andre is fucked up. Like, motherfuckers think I'm easy. Are you fucking kidding me? They had to fucking give me alcohol poisoning. Do you know what that? Do you understand that shit? Does any of that make any fucking sense to you? I'm not a sex addict. I was fucking holed up with a motherfucker for 5 years. Didn't even want to have sex with him. Saw him every single day. I am not a sex addict. I have life skills. I have fucking life skills. I know that I motherfuckers can't fucking roll with me. It's just the way that it is. Like, I don't give a fuck that I can't talk to no real nigga for the next 50 years. But that don't mean I'm gonna be with no fake bitch neither. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm not that type. Like I'm fine. Like I'm straight. You know, I I don't have kids. You know what I'm saying? Like just because I ain't fucking talking to no fucking hood nigga, don't mean I'm gonna go fuck a motherfucking fake bitch or fuck around with a fake bitch. Like, do you know what like war is? Like I'm not gonna give you. I'm not gonna shake your hand and make any agreements with you. I'm not shaking anyone's hand. I'm not making any agreements with anybody. Like these motherfuckers ain't shit to me just because you can pray that I answer the phone and you fucking put your thoughts in my head like they're my thoughts. I don't give a fuck. I told that motherfucker straight up, I don't give a fuck about you. Can you get drunk off apple juice? It's the fucking truth though. These motherfuckers think because I can't like hang out with a real nigga or talk to somebody that is normal that I'm gonna fuck around with them. Andre does crack. This shit's fucking lame. Like that shit is fucking lame. It's like they are sex addicts. They want you to think that everything's such a big deal and they can make the whole entire world fall apart because there's that's the symptom of sex addiction. It's also called blackmail. Next time a motherfucker wants to blackmail you, start digging into whether they're a sex addict. All this is fucking blackmail. I'll tell it to their fucking faces. The minute they don't like what you are wearing or whatever it is, oh, we're gonna make the whole entire world fall apart. It's like that ain't nothing but blackmail. And just because you can do something because you're so pathetic that God allows you to doesn't mean anything. That don't mean anything to me. You're not my fucking God. The only thing that matters is what God is gonna do. What you do don't mean shit because you're not God. What don't you get about that, Andre? And I'm probably not saying his name right, but that's the truth, right? Like, well, you're not God. Just because you can blackmail someone doesn't mean you're God. So why the fuck do I give a fuck about you? I don't even know if I could be eating this. But I'm not. I think you make deals with God. I don't think you make deals with anyone in this life. You know, if I start making deals with you, that's a cause of concern. That means you're doing business with somebody that's trying to blackmail you. And like, I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should be eating this. I ain't even trying to get worked up over nothing. But I think the nighttime, honestly, is the time to like not even give a shit. Like you made it to your home, don't even give a shit about anything because really, it's all relative. So I'm gonna focus on the present moment. Now I got 3 viewers. Um, I just threw away all my fucking food, so I didn't trust that shit. Learning to I'm not even gonna talk about it, but not only is food difficult, but learning to deal with blackmail is just like, "I'm gonna go tell mom and dad on you." This feels frozen. Like, this is enough food for 3 people. I think you're on drugs. Definitely not. Why you gotta be negative? All I'm trying to do is eat. Who are you? I highly doubt you're a girl named Samantha. Your voice is not a female voice. I'm sorry. I can literally hear you fucking say that right now. I feel like you're trying to flirt or something. You're trying to make it more than what it is. You're just like throwing something out there to see like how I'll take it. It's kind of indirect communication. Don't hate the player, hate the game, though, right? Am I right? Like, I fucking grew up with dudes. Can't nobody say they didn't grow up with dudes. I fucking grew up with fucking dudes. It's like, well, what else would you fucking grow up with? Dude, she. Bro is lying. What are you talking about? Colin wants to know what's for dinner. Well, I have some grass fed beef. Starting a business. There's this like movie on Lifetime with Tony Braxton, and literally it like turned into a sex. It turned into a porno. It was like the detectives were interrogating her, and like she kept being like it was just focusing on her lips so much, and her lips were like, and she kept doing that and kept going, like for real. And then it was like you can tell like the director or something like I would think the plot was so bad that it just like ended there. Like everything before that, you were like waiting to see what the story was about, and then like after like while the detectives were interrogating her and she was like doing her lip thing, it's like this is over. Like this isn't even a movie anymore. This doesn't make any sense. Are you talking about me? Why would you even say that? What are you even doing? How do you find my live? Why don't you use some more indirect communication? Like, oh my god. I really don't even want to be eating. I still have to go on a walk. Oh, seriously? Are you a loser? Are you a loser? How do you deal with cringy videos? Like, is it like you would be so embarrassed by yourself right now, or do you just like look? You're like, oh, I love it. I love the cringe. Any day now. They hate on you, but still watching. LOL. I kind of just look like a normal person, right? Like you're just finding someone like, oh, this person's in America living their life. It's kind of seems a little bit like a weird life. Oh, ha ha ha. Honestly, they hate on you, but still watching. LOL. Oh, that was a new person. Mr. Good Hustle Hustle. I always feel like it's either like super losers, like losers you don't even know. But think about it this way, like I basically knew everyone in my high school. Think of life as like that. Like everyone's gonna be like there's like 3,000 kids in my high school, and I'm guessing it's like I knew every single one of them. So it's like this person's watching you. You know what? Good for that person. You know, I mean, is he really a loser? It's like, well, he was. He probably still is, but I mean, really, what's it? Is it a, like really? Is it a big deal to be a loser? It's not. So, anyways, so like I usually think it's someone from like a different country that's like, oh my god, I've never seen a white girl before. You should see what happens in the Whole Foods refrigerator. Survival sucks, doesn't it? It's like you guys, whoever's watching me probably has watched a lot of people. And I'm guessing because you are doing this for like your day job or whatever, you can kind of get a grasp. You know what I mean? Like, how do casting directors know what they're doing? It's like they do it all day long. They just know what they're doing. Like, I'm sure you've seen hundreds of people do this, and you can kind of analyze then things like, I don't know, like, cause like right now, like what I see, this is only me. So it's like I just look chubby and like my hair looks like shit, and I look kind of like homey, like a homey type of a person. And it's almost like I could actually not be making any like. Sometimes it feels like nothing that's coming out of your mouth is even real. Nothing that's coming out of my mouth is even real. So imagine that, right? Like maybe that's how people want me to feel though. Like I look chubby. I have a fucking like I wiped my butt with this shirt just a minute ago. My hair looks like sickening, and everything that I think I'm saying, I'm not even saying anything, and people are watching me. I'm trying to say like, come here, come here, come here. But think about it. If you watched everyone fucking do this, what would it be like? Everyone, if you've seen anything, like everyone has a bad angle. No one's expected to be God. I think the most truest thing about my experience right now is that my head has been so fucked with. They try to fuck with my reality so fucking much, and I think it's probably interesting hearing what I have to say, just because the scale of which my head is fucked with is out of this fucking world. It's on another level. But everyone that's had to live this life, what makes you think no one has had to? You think this ain't the first time motherfucker lived in this apartment? What makes you think I'm the only fucking human that's ever had to go through this shit? Clothes, walls, and shit. I think it's the ordinary shit where you kind of know, like, motherfucker been here before, ain't it? Motherfucker done been here before, huh? Like, I'm not the only one to have to go through this shit. Like, I guess because you start really learning conclusions when you're younger, I feel like I don't know if people want me to, but obviously God and maybe some other select, how I make my conclusions. But like sometimes the conclusion that I draw is like a child's conclusion because that's when I started, I think, developing conclusions. So it's like, you know, you would think like it's God and everyone else is just a fucking genius and I'm so fucking stupid. Like, for instance, if I were to go do drugs or I do drugs, like everyone that I was around, like, because even a pastor, that famous man pastor, was like, the right people have already been placed in your life by God. Like people have been ordained in your life to be whatever. So it's like, so you're telling me like all of these people then they have to have like master's degree in drug use. You know what I'm saying? Like they're supposed to be above this life. Like this is happening to me. I'm equal with this life. So it's like it's hard not to see like everyone as a genius then like that seems like a normal conclusion, right? But it's really like I mean, God, that's God. You can conclude that about God. But the Bible says that God's the only all powerful, all knowing, all seeing being that there is. So It's just fucking weird when you start seeing yourself in the other people, like what they're like, who they are is like, like, well, who are they? And then you figure out, who am I outside of this life? Because this life is just a timepiece, a time period. Like, I ain't really no sinner. Does that make me a saint? It's like, can you even be a saint in this life? I'm not trying to be a saint, but yeah, it's just like everyone's got a bad angle. Like every human has thoughts that are stupid. Humans have See, I think a lot of humans have deformities. Just look at them as deformities. Like there was probably 10 years of my life, 5 years of my life. Probably all I would do is talk about my body, what my body looks like. That's like a deformity of my mind. Like all you're talking about is what your body looks like. Like someone planted a seed in my head, and it I watered it every day, and that's all that I fucking saw were those fucking body bushes and shit. Like that's kind of like a deformity. It's not that God made the deformity. It's just that I watered a fucking bad seed. So it's like, I could be insecure about that, but that's just saying that I've had deformities. Like people develop deformities, like OCD shit. Like I've, some people that go through this life maybe never have a deformity. They never watered a bad seed in their life, or any bad seed that they watered, they were able to eradicate it, as a weed. But for other people, they think about it this way. They could think that they have what the doctors say is schizophrenia. They could get on fucking hardcore fucking medicine. Wanting to take Xanax and stuff, that's a fucking serious deformity. My fucking body issues that I had when I was 15 to 20 or something, like that wasn't no fucking grave fucking shit. Like I'm not gonna go get on any fucking type of medicine for that. But then you have like the Adderall and amphetamines and shit. Like everyone took that, right? But then you could say like, look at what I go through on a daily basis. A normal person would need Xanax, and it's like, yeah, but this shit stopped being normal like 10 years to 20 years ago. Like, what has ever been normal about this life? Like, you wake up and you're basically told that you're gonna burn in hell if you choose bad. Like, you could say, well, every normal person would need a Xanax then. Like, being attacked is like a normal thing on this life. You got to learn how to deal with fucking people attacking you, intimidating you. Oh, back on. I'm just not gonna sit here and fucking complain about fucking something that I didn't even do that happened 2 hours ago or whatever it is. Like, it's just no good to talk about the what happened today when you're ready to go to bed. Why are you making the clown face? Why are you making the clown face, Samantha? Cause I looks like you. Oh, I thought you were saying that you like me. I thought you were saying that you figured out that you liked me. Girl, I have a boyfriend. Get off your high horse. That's rude. I'm not a lesbian. I know you're a fucking dude. Hey, start talking to me in indirect communication again. Who the fuck has a boyfriend or girlfriend these days? Shit's so fucking. They have fucking pets. Everybody has a fucking pet. Like, that's this life is fucking crazy. Someone was like, "Oh, you have a pet? Oh my god, your dog?" Da 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 da. It's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, I have a dog. It's like it's a therapy dog. Like it's a therapy dog. That's what I would say. When someone says that, I'd be like, yeah, it's a therapy dog. Literally, look at the only video I have on my YouTube. I'm literally a 16-year-old girl from Massachusetts. Like, stop saying I'm a man. That's cute because that always stumps me. I'm like, what if this person's, famous, da 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 da, and then I look on their whatever, and like they only have like half of a face. Hi, I'm literally a 16-year-old girl. It's like you're a fucking liar. A 16-year-old girl wouldn't even know what the fuck I was saying right now. You're such a fucking bullshitter. Like, I really don't think a 16-year-old would even know what I'm saying. Like, it would just be like, what? I think it would be enough for them to have a panic attack, honestly. Like, if they actually believed what I was saying was true, which it is true, they would literally, like, their whole entire life would be ruined. It's like, yeah, that happened to me, like, 16 plus 4. Mhm. Just so you know. Actually, 16 plus 3. Good. Like, 3 years? Like, 3 years was, like, yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, 3 years happened yesterday for me, like, literally. 3 years ago is 2020, like, that was fucking yesterday. Like, don't you remember making that wasn't that when COVID hit? Or was that before? No, COVID was in, like, 2020, wasn't it? Like, at the end of 2020. Middle of 2020, when was COVID? Like, a lot of I mean, for a 16-year-old, 3 years, like, they end up going to college, basically. Like, that sometimes life events are, like, that's what counts, you know? Versus being like, "I just did the same thing for 3 years." Like, "Oh, in 3 years, I did this, did that," and it's, like, huge fucking things. It's like, okay, you probably grew a lot. So, I'm fucking fit and fab. I'm fucking fit and fab. I'm gonna give you fucking herpes, bitch. No, daddy, don't! Don't! Not herpes! Not herpes! Now, do you have herpes simplex 1, herpes simplex 2, or herpes simplex 3? That's my dad! You have to do a blood test on my dad! You have my dad's medical records! I would have loved to fucking say that for real, though. This is all speculation, by the way. I'm actually going to a vocational school to be an auto body mechanic so I don't end up homeless on the side of this road. Sorry if you think I'm still lying about being 16. Okay, so now you're a boy. I'm actually going to a vocational school to be an auto body mechanic so I don't end up homeless. Like, that actually didn't make any sense. But which do you know what does make sense? The fact that it's just like the way you say that with a question mark, like, I don't even think a 16-year-old girl would say that. But I gotta go to bed because obviously this is going places that no man knew about. Like, no man knew about that. Samantha Taylor, I am treating you like I'm respecting you as a 16-year-old. I don't really know if I'm treating you as a male or a female, but I do care about you and I don't want to end this conversation. Like, I'm the type of person that always is like wanting to end things on a good note. I care about you. I don't want to just end it. Like, I'll give you the credit you deserve for who you are as a person, and I'm not going to be rude and just end the stream. Like, I want to make sure you're straight. I want to make sure that you can have a peaceful thought before you go to bed tonight. And I just want to make sure you're okay. You can tell me when I can end this stream. I'm hoping you're not evil, because there's a 50% chance that you are, or a 75, or basically, you can tell, like, you can end it. Like, basically, whatever is like, yeah, basically, it's like it's like an 85, 95% chance it's an evil person, which I don't really like dealing with evil, but I'm pretending that you're not. But okay. Bye. Bye.